Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorio Sea Blocks, where we're trying to blast through some science. I don't know what for. We're blasting through science to get to a stage that I think it's because I'm avoiding so many things. It's like I'm actively avoiding working on the next stage of refining because I'm like, oh, it's going to take so much moving of stuff around. But it really needs to be done, and I think that's the issue that I'm having right now. Is I'm gonna need to get the next levels of science done. But I suppose, like, the next thing is probably going to be the next... What is the next thing? I think that is probably the best thing to have a look at. The next thing we want, obviously, the entire goal of the game is to fucking just, like, people were saying to me like, oh, do you really need, like, I had a comment, sorry, I don't mean to do like fucking idiot voice here. I had a comment that's like, oh, why you, like, I would have just used like split belts and stuff like that for these resources. Are you really ever going to need that much science? And it's like, look at this, 200,000 red science, 200,000 red science. That's 60 seconds of red science. So in order to make, so how much, like, I don't even know. Okay, so 200,000 science times 60. Fucking hell. Well, it'll take 200,000 minutes. So 200,000 minutes is 3.333333 thousand hours. 3.3333 thousand hours. 3 1/3 thousand hours in order to do that. So obviously the more science labs you've got, the better you can do. But yes, it is fucking mental. Right. What else can I get that'll help me in this present moment in time? I need flammables will give me a flamethrower, but I can't get any of this before we start getting the military stuff. We can't do really anything with the military stuff until we start leaning towards getting blue science. So I do think that blue science is probably the charge that we should be heading towards. Right, the rest of this we've got. We just need to get, like, chemical processing, silicon processing, resin, and advanced electronics. Okay, so let's start heading towards that, and then all the rest of it we can work out separately. I think what I'm going to do just now is I'm going to get a setup that will allow us to do this fertilized wood up there and see exactly what we can do from it. So let's come up here and have a look. I wish I could move quicker. So right now we're doing regular stuff with a regular amount, and we're getting like one assembly machine full of wood done for us. Right, this was the next one that we've got. So I've currently got one of these doing shit. I don't want you to compute by factory. I want you to compute by factory. So I have 2 of you doing the fertilize, so I can get, what is it, 0.4 tree seed. Oh shit. There's been a lot of people that are really confused with Helmod, and like, I don't blame you. When I first started messing around with Helmod, I was so fucking confused as to what was happening. But it can be incredibly, incredibly useful, so this will obviously be 7 wood per second because we're getting 0.4 of that. Okay, and that can support 12 arboretums using the fertilizer recipe. Of course, this is all set up for fertilizer. So 2 of these can support 12 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I feel like I'm going to need to... I feel like I'm going to need to pretty much tear down this entire thing. And have my... factory running off of some solar panels. The wind farm again. Yawn. That's gonna be so rough, innit? Oh jeez. Because yeah, I need this to be better. I need it to be better. What about steam actually? Like, is there any... There's oil burning, that's crazy. Burning crude oil. Okay. Well, that's fun. I mean, you can burn... That's how you burn the different fuels then. So this is the next steam power here, which uses brass and cobalt and invar. All things that we can make. I mean, I feel like that's probably the next, you know, the next logical step is the brass, cobalt, invar type, heading that way and upgrading our power. So instead of us beelining towards blue science right now, we should probably have a look at, so where would that be? Oh, I don't know. We should probably have a look at the steam stuff. So... Where was it? Where the fuck was it? Oh, there it is there, steam power, yeah. So... Research that. There's no production statistic bonuses. There's no research queue, is there, on basic? Didn't think so. I've got 11,000 in there. That's the thing, it's like, I want to shift all of this over just now. Okay. So if I do that, and get a big electrical pole there, make a couple of these. Okay. And then let's remove all of this. Let's make some more nanobots while we can. Power production's literally just died. Okay. Oh shit. I don't need another brass chest. Okay, let's pull this way. There we go. Okay, well our power is starting to go again. I was a very beautiful belt placement there, Steve. I'm proud of you. Okay, all we've done is shifted this all down a bit, and that's it. As for the rest of it, Well, this I'm going to remove, and we're going to toss a little void pipe in. Right, we've got advanced nickel smelting. Alright, as for steam power, we're going to need cobalt smelting. We need all the smeltersons. Okay. This is still doing the exact same thing as it was doing. And we're just using steel furnaces now. Okay. The next thing I'm going to need to do is, we've got 7 arboretums there. How many arboretums can we have? We can support 12. So another 5. Is it arboretums? It's still fucking arboretums. Yeah, another 2 arboretums. But that means I need some more stone brick. There you go. Right, so I'm going to shove everything further down. And start building it the way it should really be. So how do we do it? How do we do it down here? Because I actually like the way that I'd kind of set everything up down here. Yeah, so it's the seeds on one side and then the wood on the other. So I think that's what we'll do. I think I'll move everything so that so it's more like this. So it's the... You know what, let's just take a, well, essentially a screenshot, take a blueprint and mirror it so that it's facing the right way. We'll do it that way. And that's the thing, it's like, I think of the way that I want this. If I put it that way, then what we'll do is we'll expand to the right. We'll expand to the right and we'll have everything going down towards us. Whereas if I put it that way, we can still expand to the right. Okay, let's... Yeah, let's do it that way there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have... For now anyway, we're going to push this all the way. This way. Right, we're going for steam. Let's get advanced invar smelting. I can't get... Oh, because you need cobalt steel smelting. Put you in there. Guessing that charcoal is something that gets kept in my hand. God, I need more iron. So the way I'm going to work it is the same tiered setup as we've got down there, just so it's easier to actually expand. Because that's why I've done it down here, so that I can expand to the right. If I get more tree seed generators, I can expand further to the right. That's kind of the full point. You want everything to be easily expandable. You don't want to be cutting yourself off, which is exactly what we've done here. We put everything in like a little straight line, but we were having issues with landfill, basically. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this line. It's a little temporary line just now. Okay. Advanced invar smelting. Then if I want to get... Fuck is the steam off at the invar? Trust invar to be used for so many fucking... things. No idea. What the fuck's a multi-purpose furnace though? Oh, of course, a multi-purpose can use like electrical and everything, can't it? Screw it, right, steam. Back to steam. What did we need the invar for? Oh, straight. What is it? It should be. Oh, that's there. What moron. Right, advanced cobalt steel. Okay, so the reason I'm doing that is so that. Oh, actually, no. Well, not so I can remove that. It's not the point at all. Point is so I can stop it here, because this is going to come down this way into another set of stuff that's going to make everything that well, obviously everything that goes into the steps to making the pellets, the coke pellets. Do I place this? Oh no, I don't need another one. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it needs to have that many. Okay, and then no, that's yeah, there we go. So I'm trying to squeeze this new build in around this old build. There we go. Now all I need is cobalt processing. Oh, I can get a cobalt steel axe, which is 8.5, as opposed to my 6. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Right, I don't know how many stone pipe to grounds we need because I don't have robotics. Let's go with 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. I probably need another one. Also need more nanobots. I understand that they're expensive, but they're fucking useful, man. That's why I put them in the pack, because they're really fucking useful. What's this? Oh, that's just straight up getting rid of that the yellow shit that we're storing like a fuck ton of up here. This hydrogen sulfide. That's the thing, eventually I just want everything, like down here we've got hydrogen sulfide being stored in saline water, we've got saline water up here. I want everything just stored in a central location with a fluids bus, so that we don't need to worry about the different fluids, it just all goes into the one place, and we've got a singular overflow for it all. Okay. What was I don't know what I was making. Oh, I was making nanobots. I was wanting to check on my science just to make sure that everything's still running okay, and it seems like it is. Nothing seems to be running out anyway. Yeah, all the labs have still got plenty of stuff. It's all going at a decent enough pace. So we're not actually outstripping our... We're not outstripping power, we're not outstripping production at all. And we're just about to boost the actual amount of power we're generating, so... Alright, but unfortunately guys, that's all that we've got time for in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Studio, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.